Bionic Granny, a tale of mayhem, Mastertronic, and missing bingo numbers. Okay, I lied about the bingo part, though honestly, it could have used a few rounds of it. This game has to go down as one of the most gloriously absurd titles ever on the Commodore 64. It's the riveting saga of a sweet old lady who has just had enough and decides to turn school pickup into a full-on apocalypse. Watch out kids, Granny's gone rogue. David and Richard Darling, who were still struggling to understand the concept of youthful rebellion while balancing their bingo cards, ran Galactic Software, pumping out budget gems like this for £1.99. Was Bionic Granny a masterpiece? Absolutely not. Did it sort of work? I guess. And somehow, by 1986, these two went on to found Codemasters, which, let's be honest, probably started as a therapy project after dealing with Bionic Granny. The 80s were the Wild West of gaming, where literally anything went. Evil toasters? Sure, why not? A game about balancing custard on a unicycle? Definitely. Enter Bionic Granny, the game that answered the burning question no one asked. What if a grandmother became a vigilante, terrorising schoolchildren? You're a sweet, unsuspecting granny, armed with a laser-powered umbrella, which might actually just be a walking stick, but who can tell? Waiting outside a school at 4 PM. Your job? Zapping and smacking kids as they flood out of school. Meanwhile, your arch-nemesis, the lollipop lady, is hurling stop signs like she's training for the world's weirdest Olympic event. Why? Honestly, don't even bother trying to make sense of it. Your grand strategy is to shuffle left and right, bump into kids, and let the boink and zap floor. It's like a twisted game of whack-a-mole. And who thought the box art was a good idea? The kids look like they're one bad decision away from calling the police. And Granny looks like she's just stepped out of the knitting club after a solid coffee break. The post-apocalyptic nightmare that screams,
"You paid £1.99 for this."
What were you expecting, sunshine? I feel bad for the poor kids in 1984 who bought this, thinking they'd be dodging Granny's evil ways. The cassette inlay promised thrilling escapades with a laser-powered brolly. But nope, you're Granny. And your goal is to play an aggressive game of schoolyard whack-a-kid. I didn't get around to playing it until much later, mostly because I'd been warned about how bad it was. So hopefully, this video will be my way of passing on that crucial advice. Let's talk about the gameplay. First, you'll spend way too long figuring out which pixelated blob is Granny and which is a kid. And after level 3, those kids are moving so fast, it's like they serve amphetamines at closing time in that school. And then there's the music, a truly memorable dirge that will haunt your dreams. It's as if one of the Darling brothers was using it for their recorder session in their own GCSE music exam. Lose all your lives and you'll either feel relief or complete despair. It's like the game itself is asking, is this the moment you give up, or are you in too deep to stop? If you're not a Mastertronic completionist or a true fan of Nightmare Fuel, just don't. The game is cursed. It's the type of tape you find in a haunted attic, where playing it means you're doomed to hear that music echo in your mind forever. Picture the creepy pasta. Play to level 3 and you'll summon the real Granny with her umbrella of doom. Oh, and then there's the gameplay progression, which is really just the same thing over and over with different kids. Allegedly, there are 999 levels. I'd love to know if anyone actually completed them all. I found that even wondering if I was close to reaching the next level was hard enough. The only clue is the shrinking army of kids leaving the school, while your only setback is the lollipop lady, who will ruin everything if she so much as touches you. It's like Groundhog Day, but with fewer laughs and more child abuse. The entire game takes place outside one school. No running errands, no detours to yell at pigeons, just endless kid-smacking action. Despite all this, I'm not going to lie, I couldn't stop playing it. There's something oddly hypnotic about Granny's Rampage. It's a train wreck you can't look away from. Everyone has their Bionic Granny moments, those early, cringeworthy failures that somehow lead to a success. Who cares if people laugh? One day, you'll be at the top, and they'll still be laughing from their little mediocrity bubble. So get that Commodore 64 fired up, grab your laser brolly, and swing it with pride of a future bionic senior citizen. You've got this, and someday, when we're all old, rampaging cyber grannies ruling the streets, we'll look back and think, yeah, that £1.99 game was oddly prophetic. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and share your own Bionic Granny memories in the comments. Was this your guilty pleasure, or did it leave you feeling like you needed a nap? Also, don't forget to check out the other gems on the channel, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future misadventures. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Until then, bye for now.